good shots and knock them down with confidence.
They took the air out of the crowd again and again with big shots. They never let the fans become a factor.
It's the Nets now, following the score by Oklahoma City. Inside, Holmgren with the steal. And here's MP for three. And the Thunder another three.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And so it's Schroeder with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. 6-point game. Dishes it to Robinson. On the wing, Bridges. Back to Robinson. Schroeder outside. Shot clock at 6. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again. MP left side. Here's Holmgren. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Schroeder with the ball. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
And now a chance to take a look at the numbers for Gilgeous-Alexander. Really been a key contributor over the past month. And not many players convert opportunities inside as well as he. Top 15 in field goal percentage.
And it's nice when you have the NBA's best free throw shooter just keep the ball in his hands in clutch situations. He's been completely automatic this season. Now it's New Year's Eve, Greg. Do you still stay up for the countdown?
Well, I try. It gets harder every year, but we're still hanging in, bringing in the new year. I'm not quite the night owl like you are, my friend.
The Nets have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Nobody near Schroeder. And again, it's the Nets missing.
They are 0 for the game thus far. 0 of 4 here, still looking for their first make.
That's a shrewd move by MP, getting inside and drawing the whistle on the shot.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
And he can't get the first one. That one misses.
You guys, a big part of what makes MP special is his incredible work ethic. This is a guy just always in hustle mode. Every play trying to do more for his team.
Claxton with it. Defended by Holmgren. Schroeder, right side. Bridges a screen on MP. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. And now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander, the fast break champs. And here's MP for three. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
And it's Schroeder with the ball. He brings it up for Brooklyn. They trail by 11. They're getting their first look at the Thunder in this one.
And this is a matchup that can frustrate them as they came up empty in their 2 games against them last year.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. With a break in the action, let's now bring up the 2K leaderboard and look at the league's top scorers over the past 10 games. MV is number 1.
Quite a role he's been on. I mean, a pure scoring display. Eventually, teams might find an answer for him, but that's not been the case here lately.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Robinson passes to Schroeder. Sinks the triple.
That's a nice play. Getting the separation he needs for a clean look.
And you know it takes skill for you to get your shot up over a bigger guy. Little giant killer. That's impressive stuff.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Nets trail by 10. And here's Schroeder. To the paint. Here's Bridges. He sinks the 11-footer.
This demonstrates how confident Bridges has become. Knows he has a green light to fire away.
Here's Oklahoma City now. They're on a 15-5 run. And there's the bucket from MP.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
1:30 left in the first. Schroeder against Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Perfect connection on the oop. Bridges is very good at going up and finishing lobs as a win.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Oklahoma City moving the ball around, and Lonnie Walker picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in for Williams. Sharp's checked in for Brooklyn. Bridges comes in for Dennis Schroeder. And so it's Oklahoma City with it. 6-point lead.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
Here's Simmons. Gets to the hoop. And then Simmons slams it in.
Yeah, whenever Simmons gets a chance to show off his insane jumping skills, he seizes it.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
Give the defender credit. Willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
And you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
Nets trail by 7. 32 seconds left to play in the first. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City, fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
The bench production was huge, no doubt. A testament to how well prepared this coaching staff is for these tough road games.
Pass to Johnson. Over Wiggins. Back to Simmons. Over MP. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder going into the break with a 10-point lead. A terrific tempo and a great pace. The fast break has been a central part of their offense. We come back right after this. Timeout called by Brooklyn. A moment here now to see the numbers for MP.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
Nets trail by 7. And Brooklyn looking who they've got. Forward spots will be Bridges and Johnson. Robinson is out there with Ben Simmons, and it's Watford in its center. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey guys, MP in the last game against Denver delivered quite a performance. He contributed 51 points, and so much of that damage he does is from long range. Totals like that put him in rarefied company. A game for the ages. Back to you, Kevin.
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
Nets trail by 13. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Pass to Bridges. Clock at 6. No good. Nice defense from Giddey. On the wing, MP. And stolen by Simmons. Giddey against Bridges. And the pass to Watford. There's the dish to Robinson. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Out to the right wing. On the wing, MP. Guarded by Simmons. Holmgren with a screen on Simmons. MP passes to Giddey. Robinson against Gilgeous-Alexander. To the inside. Shoots the 3. And with that, the Thunder lead is cut down to 10 on the bucket from Robinson.
They're having more success from three-point range here in the second after a rough first quarter from deep.
MP strong inside.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
And Simmons kicks to Robinson. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. The Thunder lead by 12. And stolen by Simmons. 1:43 left in the first half. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
He's not much of a threat to score, but Simmons dishing it, he can do it with the best of them.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. Williams, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Gordon Hayward comes in for Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Then for the Nets, Nicholas Claxton comes in for Bridges. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Simmons.
And one thing about Cam Johnson, his shooting mechanics are elite.
We already know that he shoots a high percentage from 3, but he also has the height to shoot over people from out there, and that adds to the confidence.
Now that's how you orchestrate the pick and roll. MP with the great feed there to his teammate.
And Schroeder's got the ball here for Brooklyn. A 12-point game. Puts up a 3. Rebound, Gordon Hayward.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Back to MP. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Oh, and here comes Schroeder all alone. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. Schroeder's got 5 points so far.
How about Johnson with the hot pass? Good job seeing that open.
MP against Schroeder. Williams, a screen on Schroeder. Floats it up for Williams.
Oh, and just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley.
I got to say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going. Here's Schroeder. He has 5. There's 38 seconds left to play in the first half. Johnson kicks it over to Schroeder. On the wing, Johnson. Defended by Hayward. Shot clock at 5. Low block shot on the way. Rebound, Gordon Hayward. Oklahoma City leading by 12. MP finds Holmgren. Bucket is good. Holmgren's got his second bucket.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And Holmgren plays with great anticipation on the defensive end. He alters so many shots.
MP has been leading the charge for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Another excellent quarter for him, especially from long range. He's buried a total of 7 3-pointers in the game. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break.
Welcome, everybody.
Oh, it's a fun event to watch and even more fun to take part in. All these guys are great shooters, but I can think of a few guys who would.
And looking at the first half we just watched, wow, what a performance for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
What we've seen is they're launching shots anytime they get breathing room. The defense has tried to extend out to the shooters, but in many cases, it hasn't mattered.
Yeah, you got to appreciate how assertive they've been, in total control of this game, at least so far. And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first. He's going to be more than a handful.
And let's see if the D adjusts, make life a little more difficult on him.
The post pair for him will be Williams and Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with MP. And it's Hayward in at the 3, the small forward. And that's who Mark Daigneault starts the second half. And here's Schroeder following the three-pointer by MP. RJ, I've got a hypothetical for you. If we did a fantasy draft and you had the first overall pick, who would you take?
I'm going to be honest. Right now, I'm going to have to probably say Jokic, just because there's no defense that has been created that can stop his offensive game. So ultimately, it doesn't matter how good of a defender he is. But second, I'm still going with Brown. And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
Schroeder finds Claxton. Inside, here's Bridges. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Back to MP. Uses the glass to finish the layup. MP's got 5 points in the quarter.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
Schroeder against Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Bridges at the elbow. Passes it to Watford. Count that one.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. Look at Oklahoma City, holding on to second spot in the conference. A great season for them so far.
And, you know, for the Thunder, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
Even though some people doubted them, there are just as many people, if not more, who believed in this team from the very beginning. And it's pretty clear right now who was right.
In a moment now to see some numbers for MP. First in three-point field goal percentage, and he's in the top 10 in field goal percentage, really able to power his way to the bucket and finish through contact.
And his scoring abilities are just so far out of sight. Number 1 overall right now. No one's been able to slow him down or even come close.
You can see the competitive nature for MP right now. He's locked in and looking to add his scoring totals on every trip down.
Now here's Schroeder. He's got 5, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Robinson against MP. On the wing, Williams. MP deciding where to go with it. Williams, a screen on Robinson. Hayward dishes to MP. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Nets trail by 13. Greg, here we are watching Claxton. Who does he remind you of?
You know, Kevin, defensively, he looks a lot like AD out there. Similar builds, and Claxton can also handle the ball a little bit. Just want to see if this guy can develop an ability to play facing up to the basket.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Josh Giddey is very capable off the dribble, and at 6'8", he's starting to use his size to finish. Coach Mark Daigneault said he's definitely physical. Before, he was just trying to shoot over people, but now he's taking up space, using his size and strength. He's getting a lot more around the basket. Kevin?
Yeah, he is getting into him. D.A., thank you. Here is Robinson after the made shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Over in the corner, Claxton pulls up on the wing, and Holmgren pulls it down.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And the basket by MP.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high-quality shooting.
2 minutes.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Schroeder. Robinson for 3. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder.
3 points.
Schroeder's got his 5th assist in this one. Williams passes to Holmgren. A 3 from MP. And another one!
Hats off to him. I mean, getting to 40 tonight means he's got the longest 40-point streak in history.
Unreal. He's been on a scoring binge the likes we have never seen before. Timeout called, the Nets. For the Thunder, Higgins comes in for Chet Holmgren. And Josh Giddey's subbed in for Gordon Hayward. The Nets also changing it up. Ben Simmons, he's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. And it's Johnson in for Mikal Bridges. Now, here is Robinson. He's got 6, offline with the baseline jumper.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
The 3 from MP. Brooklyn with the rebound. 1:11 left in the third quarter of the game. Johnson, the pass to Watford. Here's Schroeder. 5 points in the game. Back to Johnson. Here's Watford. Pass to Simmons. Fires for 3. Second chance shot. And it's finished off by Schroeder as he lays it in. Schroeder's got 7.
That's a blue-collar bucket right there. Grown man basket. Put in the work. Got a second chance to score.
First personal foul.
He's 0 of 2 at the line in this one.
At the line for your Oklahoma City, MP. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, MP. Some changes for Brooklyn. Sharps checked in for Trendon Watford. Bridges comes in for Dennis Schroeder. And it's Lonnie Walker in for Robinson. And both free throws good for MP. And Simmons has got the ball here for Brooklyn. Trailing by 17. 32 seconds left to play in the third. Johnson for 3. Thunder with the rebound. Williams has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
There's one for the low light. Wow.
Setting the floor for the Nets. The post tandem, it's Johnson and Claxton. Walker on the wing, he's joined by Bridges. And it's Simmons in at the point.
Cameron Johnson. Second.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Oklahoma City?
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
And we're also seeing a lot from them at the arc in this one. Tonight, it's been all about that 3-ball for these guys.
And Greg, while the commissioner might not like player trade requests, Kevin Durant said it's great for the league for players to have that leverage. Where do you stand?
Well, I wouldn't go that far. The main thing is trying to keep those requests in-house. Otherwise, it can be deflating for fans.
Here's Wiggins. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. Wiggins has got 5 points now this quarter.
That's on the defense there. When MP senses one of his guys is open, he hits him right away.
Here's Simmons, and he uses the glass on the layup.
He's at his best when he's assertive like that. Don't take any chances, just take it to the rim.
MP kicks to Wiggins, and out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession. And a look now at the Thunder's upcoming schedule. On Tuesday, they'll be facing Drew Holiday and the Boston Celtics. Then on Wednesday, they'll be taking on Clint Capella and the Atlanta Hawks.
And for their matchup with the Nets, that's going to be one where it would take a lot of errors and maybe a cold shooting night for things to go wrong. They just have that much of an advantage over that team.
Kenrich Williams, he's checked in for Williams. Right side Robinson. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Schroeder outside. Bangs home the trifecta.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
MP passes to Joe. Pass to Williams. Lets it go with a 3. And Giddey gets it to go.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
And that one's good. Schroeder.
Well, I don't know what coach said to him at half, but his shooting has been tremendous here in the second.
MP against Bridges. Here's Joe. The rebound by Watford. For Brooklyn, they've gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Robinson misses. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 8 of 11 from the field in the final period. Great shooting down the stretch. MP, no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
In the game, 2 minutes.
Outside for Robinson. Here's Claxton, who's back up. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
He knows his job on the glass, and he does it well, cleaning it up and sending it right back.
And one thing you know about Claxton, he's not going to waste his opportunity.
Yeah, he's one of the most efficient scorers in this league, and he's all about getting quality, high-percentage shots, Greg. He doesn't force shots that aren't there for him.
Sharp checked in for Nicholas Claxton. 1:51 left in the fourth quarter. MP, and it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
And guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
And you couldn't get a better shot off? Like, come on, you got to make the extra pass. Like, being a teammate will go so far in this league.
The Thunder leading by 21. The pass to Williams. Now here's Giddey. MP outside. 6 on the shot clock. Floats it up for Williams. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Oklahoma City.
We got to see a display of offensive prowess in this one that got it done. High-scoring game.
Bucket after bucket. They were really in attack mode all game long.
And so looking at their number, this will be win number 22 on the year.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for MP.
We certainly got to see his best effort on offense, attacking the defense without fear and grabbing a lot of buckets.
Chang, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Robinson against Giddey. Now here's Schroeder. Defense is right there. Nice D from Williams.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
Now here's MP. Floats it up for Williams.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
.29 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Now here's Schroeder. 17 seconds left in the game. Here's Bridges. Claxton the pass to Bridges. Schroeder outside. Down low. And another turnover here by Brooklyn.
Substitution for your Thunder, William Wallace.
So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance.